So, welcome back to another week on the van build. What is it, week 14?
Yeah, I think so.
Is it week 14?
Wow, week 14 already.
We've done a lot in 14 weeks. Michelle's just started to paint the white fly for our overhead cabinets, and then the blue will be on our kitchen unit doors and drawers. Yeah, it's very bright. It's actually not raining for once.
Finally.
It's been raining like this whole past week, so thought we'd jump on the opportunity now to get some painting done. Our water tanks arrived middle of last week, and who's banging? So our water tanks arrived in the middle of last week. Our freshwater one is going to be 75 litres, and then our waste and grey water one is just a small 30 litre that will live under the sink. This one's going to live under the bed at the back. So we're going to get this one in first, and then we've got to make some modifications to this one because I ordered the one where the filler cap is in the wrong place, so I need to seal this one up and cut one on the side here. So we've made this sort of framework to house our fresh water tank, and then all the plumbing stuff is going to go up on this wall here. Then we've got a bit of our plumbing system in. We've got the main pipe coming out here, coming up here to an isolation valve, so we can kill it if we need to. Up here to a second isolator, and then this upstand pipe here is just waiting to connect to the back end of my filter. I'm just missing the type of connection that goes on here, so hopefully that turns up in a couple of days. Then we've got the SureFlow pump here, and then after the pump we'll go out then to my sink and tap.
Alright guys, hello. It is a new day and it is not raining! So I'm going to take this opportunity to paint outside while I can. It is a bit wet still and the skies are looking quite gray. So I am going to knock on wood that it is not going to rain, but I'm also going to set myself up only a few planks at a time. That way if it does start to rain, it's not a huge kerfuffle to get everything back in. Why was building this bench maybe a bad idea, Shaun?
Well, we might not be able to get the kitchen out now to fit the stainless steel around the cooker, but I'm sure we'll make it work by either taking the bench apart or pulling the kitchen out. Originally our toilet was supposed to go here, wasn't it? Mm. But we have now modified it so it's going back here. So we gain all this for food storage or whatever's Michelle has a plan to go in there, I have no idea.
Linens!
Linens and towels.
Linens and towels. Literally, absolutely any single time that Shaun's like, well, what's going to go in here? What storage is this? And it's not in the kitchen.
Linens and towels.
I started saying it like unintentionally. I'd be like, I don't know, like linens, towels. But then as it was progressing, I realized that like, I know there is stuff, but I can't think of a single thing that we would store in the van that's not like kitchen related or like that's like our personal belongings, like clothes or like toiletries and stuff. I know there are other things other than linens and towels, but every single time Shaun brought it up, I'd be like, I don't know, like linens, towels. And now it's become a bit of a joke because every single time we talk about storage, Shaun's like, oh, what's gonna go in there?
Linens and towels.
What was the other thing that oh, spice racks. I've been like weirdly obsessed with a spice rack, which is really funny because if anyone who knows me, as anyone who knows me knows, I do not cook. The only spices I need are salt and pepper, and that is probably pushing it. I'd be fine without it. My taste buds suck.
Do you think we need a side here or not?
A what?
Do you think we need to put a side on here or not?
No.
I don't think so.
No. You didn't put one on the other side.
No. Yeah, I think here makes more sense to put a side because stuff could go this way. Whereas How the hell is that staying there?
Ooh, magic. Probably just caught on a thread.
But like here, nothing can go.
Right. Why can nothing go?
Well, water tank and then the wheel.
Oh, I see, because the water tank's in the way. Shaun, can you tell the viewers what happened with the metal stuff?
Oh, the sheet metal?
Yeah.
So, for the cooker, surrounding the cooker, we need to put like a stainless steel sheet. Ordered that off eBay like, what, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, if not more.
Yeah, like 2-3 weeks ago. And as you can see, it's still not here. So I don't think it's coming up. So I've contacted eBay and they've started their whatever process they do to get my money back.
We got scammed!
So I am on the hunt for 0.5mm stainless steel sheets. I can't really fit the kitchen properly until we put that stainless steel sheet in because I need to drill a hole through that, through the plywood behind it to run our gas pipe, which is, because our gas tank's going to be all the way in the back, so we need to run a copper pipe all the way through the van basically. So I can't really do that until everything is ready to go.
This is the thing. Though it doesn't seem like it, looking behind us, we are like a week to 2 weeks away from finishing the van. You think 3?
Yeah.
You think 3 weeks?
At this pace, yeah.
Okay, well, we're getting close to finishing the van.
We'll finish it this year.
So the fact that like now things are not arriving and being back ordered and things are getting lost and things like that, that is delaying us. It's a problem. Good morning, it's another day and we are excited to get more work done on the van. The last few weeks has been a little bit difficult, not difficult, but just intense because we are doing a couple other video editing projects that are on quite a tight deadline. So we've had to spend a lot of time on them, which has meant that we've had less time on the van, which is frustrating because we're very close to being done and our workflow has kind of halted a little bit. But we are continuing forward, we are getting a little bit done every day, and hopefully we can hit the road soon. So here we are in the van. It is like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so it's more of an evening shift today, but we are here and I'm going to do some painting and Shaun is continuing on some sockets, plug sockets, because we got them today, and let's go. I'm making some pretty good progress here. So far, I've done like the bottom and the sides of the part that's above the kitchen. It's going well, and then wah, 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 we ran out of white paint, which is actually crazy because it was a huge tub, and that is our second one. So Shaun is now gone to Homebase to buy our 3rd tub. While he's gone, I started taping the cladding that's on the roof that's right next to what needs to paint white because I'm really stressed about getting white paint on the cladding because obviously that's just stained and you will just see it and there's nothing we'd able to do about it. So yeah, have a look. So this is what it looks like so far. I've painted this here. We're not too concerned about this line here because we are gonna have white trimming which will cover it up. I'm very stressed. I don't know if it's even looking nice.
So I just came to start wiring up our switch here to discover I'm missing a cable. I think it's in the wall here somewhere in a piece of conduit that when I was tidying up here when we put in the cladding I might have pulled it up and pulled the end back in, but I'm not sure. So to get to it I need to break these 2 bits of cladding off the end. Luckily I've got 3 spare bits from when we had to repair the ceiling, if you remember when that fell down a couple of weeks ago. So it will mean staining and recutting 2 more bits, but I think it's going to be worth it in the end. Fun story, never actually ran the cable. So I was expecting it to be in the wall somewhere just pulled up, but I never actually ran the cable to the actual lights. That's a bit embarrassing. So now we've got a hole in the bulkhead. I'm gonna run the cable, put it back. You'll never know I was there. Fixed my problem, my lack of cable running. That's all fixed now and all cables run into the piece of conduit. Now I just need to replace the cladding with new cladding because I wrecked it trying to get it out. But at least that problem's solved now. It's all good. Mychele's continuing to paint.
And I hope it looks nice. The rolling part looks good, but then there's some bits that I couldn't like get with the roller, like the corner, so I have to go within the brush, but then it's a different texture. So I'm hoping with 2 coats, it doesn't matter. And I'm also hoping that I didn't get any white paint on the cladding, especially over here. I have given the inside and the framework a second coat, so that should be good to go. And now I am giving a first coat to the underneath. Alright guys, I have finished the undercoat down here for today. So that has had 1 coat, the rest has had 2 coats. Tomorrow I'm going to give this a second coat, and I'm going to give this side a coat. And there goes the Garfield. His little sweater. He has a really bad neck injury, which is why he has to wear this little sweater, but I think it makes him look like the one-eyed guy from Lilo and Stitch, with all of his fur sticking out at the top of his turtleneck. Bye, Garfield. Love you. Bye. God, I love this cat. The grumpiest cat I've ever seen is my favorite.